So we're out for breakfast.
Oh, you video?
Yes. Or lunch. Mike's very excited. We're the only ones in here. It opened at 11. And what time did we walk through the door?
1 minute past.
Yeah. Hi there, ladies. So today is February 20 what? 20 something. 22nd, I think. It's Sunday, and last night Myke and I went to the Foo Fighters show, hence the hat. It was so good. They played for like 3 hours non-stop. It was absolutely brilliant. We've been to the Foo Fighters maybe, this was our 4th time. Super Top, Victor, Western Springs, yeah, the 4th time that we've seen them. They've been out here maybe an extra time, and we didn't get to see them for that one because it was over parachute or something like that. But other than that, it was so good. I'll insert a little clip here of just some of the stuff. But one of the highlights for me was this guy who was dancing he was dancing the whole time during the opening acts, during the Foos. He was just having an awesome time, and everyone kind of just stopped watching the stage for the opening acts and was watching this guy, and you have to see look at his dance moves. They're just amazing. So other than that, life has been pretty busy. Work has been super full on. My boss has been on holiday for a month, and so and I've only really been there for it'll be 5 months now. And so basically having to run the show for a month is like full on. Like trying to figure out how to do her job and then still do my job. It's good, but it's just really full on. Anyway, we've managed to hang up a couple of pictures in our place. So this is some of our wedding photos here, and then there's some other pictures on the wall in our new place. But it's starting to feel like home. In fact, Myke and I were just saying how it feels like we never really left the area. I think when we were further up north, just with work and everything, it was really stressful and really hard, and it's kind of nice to just come back to friends and family and feel like we never left. We kind of just slotted right back into life with people, which was really cool. Other than that, on the baby front, I have some exciting news about that, and I guess I can share it on here because I don't think I know the only person that watches my vlogs is my mum. Hi Mum. And so I feel comfortable enough to share it on here with you guys. So, and I wasn't going to share it on here with you guys, but I think it's only fair that I do share it now as opposed to later. So at the end of last year, you guys would know that Myke and I kind of made the decision that we were going to wait till later in the year, just to be in a better financial position for when we do have kids. And so that's when we were going to do the embryo transfer. But things have kind of changed since we've moved back into the area. Mum and Dad are helping us out with the rent to be here. We just seem to be in a much better financial position. And one piece of advice that some friends gave us when they knew we were starting to try is you'll never actually be in the most perfect, there'll always be some reason why you shouldn't have a baby. There'll always be some reason that you're not in the perfect financial position. And so towards Christmas, beginning of the year, there must have been about 3 or 4 pregnancy announcements all in one go, and it was just like, You've got to be joking. And just feeling kind of like having to wait till August or September this year before we even do the embryo transfer. It just was breaking my heart. It was really hard. It was making it hard for me and for Myke even. I think some of the pregnancy announcements almost sometimes hit Myke a lot harder than they did me. And, you know, it's just hard to watch all that unfold. And then my mum's cousin, her daughter, has just had a baby. And I think that was hard for Mum because, you know, here is her younger cousin becoming a grandmother before she is, and it was just, I don't know, just a whole lot of things have really hit us in a short space of time. All this to say, after much kind of prayer and consideration and lots of thinking about things, we have decided to move the embryo transfer sooner. And we decided this in January, especially after Mum and Dad said they would help us out with getting a place closer to them. So we are going to be doing it next month. In March is when we're going to be doing the transfer, and it has been like the biggest roller coaster of emotions that you can imagine. And I guess I didn't really have the anxiety and nervousness when we did the egg collection and we started the IVF process. It wasn't as nerve-wracking, I guess, because I was more worried about, am I going to have enough eggs? I wasn't really worried about the embryo transfer. But I don't know, February I thought I would be super excited for the embryo transfer, but it's been so nerve-wracking. It's been, I don't know, you all these questions run in your mind about, is it going to work? You know, am I building myself up to, you know, what's the word? Am I building myself up to be excited and then it not work and then I'll feel silly for being excited? Or am I letting the nerves take over too much? It's kind of this big ass roller coaster of emotions. I just can't handle it. But I don't know. This weekend, just having some fun at the Foo Fighters because work has been super stressful. I'm beginning to feel excited, and what's really cool is I had dinner with some of the girls in the band. So Myke's band, there's the Wags, and so we all catch up every now and then, and we went out for drinks, and it was so cool to see them excited for me because they know the journey, they know the story, and they know we're going to be trying it next month. And they were all, oh, we're going to throw you a baby shower, and it's so exciting, you guys are going to be great parents. And it was just nice to have other people excited for me. It made me feel more excited. So I feel like the nervousness is gone for now. I'm sure it will be back closer to the time, but certainly for now I'm starting to get excited and feel like it's a possibility. So that's really cool. So I just wanted to share with you guys. I'll be kind of vlogging that story of just how the embryo transfer goes and all that side of stuff. But I would really appreciate your prayers in this for both Myke and myself, and just that it'll work, that it'll be, you know, I know that it might not work the first time, I know that, but I really hope it does work the first time, because that would mean we would have a December baby, and it would be great to actually have a baby this year, you know. So anyway, this video is getting horrendously long, so I'm just going to leave it there. I hope you're all doing really well. I hope you've all had an exciting and great weekend, and that February is just going to be a great month for a whole lot of you, and that March will be a great month for a whole lot of us, and, you know, exciting times ahead. Okay, see you later, girls. Bye.